are you?
Caitlin, I just want to personally congratulate you on being named captain for the 20.
The better part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star.
Angel Reese thought she was neck and neck with Caitlin Clark, turns out she's not even in the same race, the WNBA's Midsummer Classic. Once hyped as the ultimate battleground for basketball's hottest rivalry, just exposed how wide the gap really is. While Caitlin Clark is gearing up to captain the 2025 All-Star game, Angel Reese is left watching from the sidelines, outvoted, outplayed, and out of the conversation. This was supposed to be another explosive chapter in their feud, but instead, it's turned into a full-blown reality check about substance over sizzle, stats over stunts, and the cold, hard difference between fame and greatness.
Angel Reese, I'm sorry, ma'am. What makes you think that you deserve to be in the top 10 in the whole WNBA in voting? Don't you know you got to compete with Plum, Collier, Breanna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, who else? Caitlin Clark, who is ranked 4th in the WNBA. She's ranked 4th. You are ranked 25th.
Before we get deeper into the numbers that tell the whole brutal story, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Courtside Legends, the home of real basketball breakdowns and no-fluff commentary. Join the squad that loves the game more than the hype.
So lads, Caitlin Clark led the WNBA in All-Star voting. Obviously led the WNBA in All-Star voting. Like, I don't think anyone is shocked by that. If somebody is surprised by Caitlin Clark leading the WNBA in All-Star voting, you've been living under a rock. It's obvious. She was always going to lead.
Clark's stats remain elite even with injuries. She's averaging 18 points, 8.9 assists, and 5 rebounds per game, consistently breaking records and packing arenas. On the flip side, Reese's production has dipped in nearly every category. Her scoring dropped to 11.7 points, rebounds slipped to 12.3, and turnovers nearly doubled to 3.9 per game, and her field goal percentage, a rough 39.1%. That's not regression, that's a red flag.
Of an up and down season for her, relatively speaking, because she's been in and out of the lineup. Collier did miss a few games with a back issue as well. And of course, Clark had the shooting slump before she went out with the latest injury. Don't know how much that was related or is related, but Clark's impact on the floor is apparent when you see her there and when you see her off, and her numbers are still awesome. Not to mention, she's by far the most popular player in the league, and this is decided by fan voting.
The whole MyBound saga has officially backfired. What started as an ironic nickname for her habit of rebounding her own missed shots has become a meme. Reese even leaned into it, saying, "Whoever came up with the MyBounce thing, y'all ate that up," before trademarking the term for merch, turning your biggest on-court issue into a branding move. That's not self-awareness, it's avoidance in a hoodie.
Whoever came up with the MyBounce thing, y'all ate that up, because rebounds, me bounce, key bounce, anything that comes off that board, it's mine. it's mine. And a brand, that's 6 figures right there. Whoever came up with that, the trolling, I love when y'all do it, because like the ideas be good. Like when y'all have to alter my face and shit, like because I'm cute. All right, whatever. Like that doesn't get me. But like when y'all came up with MyBounce. Because statistically, all the rebounds that I get aren't always just mine. They're like the defenses too, or somebody else's on my team. But when y'all came up with MyBounce, y'all ate one little thing. Janine, we're ranking. We're gonna work with that.
But this goes way beyond the box score. Caitlin Clark is transforming the league, selling out arenas, breaking viewership records, and turning the Indiana Fever into must-watch basketball. Meanwhile, Reese's Chicago Sky are dragging a 5-1-1 record, stuck in the Eastern Conference basement. Her superstar aura isn't translating to wins, and the team is scrambling to make her fit.
So Angel Reese came out and had a 12 rebound, 4 point, 2 assists game in the absence of Caitlin Clark tonight. Angel, they're not coming for you. They're coming to watch the prodigal son or daughter, Caitlin Clark.
New head coach Tyler Marsh is practically doing cartwheels trying to make it work. They've shifted Reese to different positions, flirted with the idea of her as a point forward, and even tried turning her into a three-point shooter. But when you're shooting 39.1% from the field and struggling to finish at the rim despite being 6'3", all the positional experiments in the world can't patch up fundamental flaws. That's like asking a fish to slam dunk.
Because to be 6'3", she should be more dominant than what she is. Clearly, she don't be in the gym enough, because she should be stronger than what she is. They be handling Angel Reese, and she want to be crying and talking about they ain't passing her the ball. I wonder why they not passing you the ball, because you're not good enough. And then the Chicago Sky, you know what I'm saying, viewership, it only reaches like 1-point-something million. But check this out. The highest was when they played against the Indiana.
The most glaring indictment? Reese was benched during crunch time while her teammate Camila Cardoso dropped 23 points and led the Sky to a rare win. Yep, Chicago actually played better without her on the court. The Sky's GM didn't sugarcoat it either, saying the team needs more from Ree. That's front office code for she's not delivering, and naming her player of the week for 17 points and 11 rebounds in a loss. That's like giving a gold star for showing up.
You know, in the past, when I said things like Angel Reese is not a good basketball player, I think I spoke too soon. At this point, I've come to realize that Angel Reese, the self-appointed most important player in the WNBA, is not a bad player. She may be the worst player, at least whose name we actually know, right?
Meanwhile, Clark's breaking records at a historic pace, fastest to 350 assists and 250 rebounds as a point guard. Her season-opening triple-double came, ironically, against Reese's Sky. While one player struggles with basic execution, the other is redefining what a rookie guard can be. This All-Star voting isn't just a popularity contest, it's a public verdict. Fans, media, and players all scream the same thing. Angel Reese isn't one of the league's elite.
Saying rebounds, crebounds, me-bounds, brick-ups, pray-ups, whatever the case may be. And it's crazy because to be 6'3", she should be more dominant than what she is. Clearly, she don't be in the gym enough because she should be stronger than what she is. They be handling Angel Reese, and she want to be crying and talking about they ain't passing her the ball. I wonder why they not passing you the ball, because you're not good enough. And then the Chicago Sky, you know what I'm saying, viewership, it only reaches like 1-point-something.
Let's be real, this rivalry was a WNBA creation, a headline generator, a TV drama waiting to happen. But the product on the court tells a different story. Clark is outpacing Reese in every category that matters: statistical dominance, team, success, and cultural relevance. Reese's college glory at LSU feels like a distant memory. That magical run was lightning in a bottle. In the pros, the magic's gone, and the league has been left with one rising superstar and one crumbling illusion.
Because everybody's trying to make this about a, come on, black man, protect the sisters. Protect the sisters, brother. This ain't racial. This is about sports. This is about athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry based on her range and the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel Reese. Stop it.
Reese has had chances plenty. The Sky added talent, brought in a championship caliber coach, and built around her. But instead of leveling up, she's stumbled. Her assist-to-turnover ratio is ugly. Her three-point shooting, just 30.8% on low volume. The point-forward experiment, more bloopers than highlights. If your presence is hurting your team's chances of winning, your Instagram following can't save you.
I ain't gonna lie, this bitch so trash. Y'all gotta understand, she gets so many rebounds because she missed the layup 50 times before even getting fouled for real. You got sports bettors making thousands and thousands of dollars on her missing her first shot. Like, how you that tall and close to the rim and you can't even make one layup game? They pay your ass way too much money for this shit. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark out this bitch playing like Steph Curry. She missed so much they gave her her own slogan. They call her as me bound. I'ma miss the layup, I'ma get it rebound, and I'ma miss the layup.
Want to know what hurts most for Sky fans? Watching Camila Cardoso quietly become what Reese was supposed to be. Cardoso plays smart, efficient, winning basketball, the kind that doesn't chase headlines but racks up victories. Reese, on the other hand, keeps spinning the same cycle: low efficiency, high turnovers, and a flashy brand that hides a shallow game. Coaches voting for reserves won't be fooled. They know what wins, and right now, it's not Angel Reese.
We need to get better. Obviously, we've had up and down games, but we're all-stars, and we're going to continue to prove it. Obviously, this is the last week for all-star voting. Camila, she should be all-star. It's her first year. She could have got it last year with injury, but she should be an all-star this year. I think we've had up and down games, obviously, but being consistent and coming out every night. I mean, obviously, you don't put up 27 on nothing, like, against anybody. She's been consistent. Obviously, she's going away, but that doesn't take away what she's done. So, her, me, Ariel, I know we belong to all-star.
The most brutal part of Angel Reese's downfall, it's not the missed shots. It's not even the turnovers. It's the fact that she doesn't seem to recognize or care about what's really going wrong. When faced with valid criticism, she didn't hit the gym, she hit the trademark office. She didn't fix her footwork or polish her finishing. Instead, she leaned harder into her personal brand, doubled down on her social media presence, and tried to turn My Bounds into merch. That's not growth, that's denial in designer sneakers. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark has been doing what elite athletes always do: shut up and work. When defenders got physical, she hit the weight room. When critics questioned her shot, she retooled her mechanics. When her passing came under fire, she responded by becoming the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 350 assists. She's let her game do the talking while
you're crying on the podium about how people hate you, and then you want to get in videos like this and say, I love the trolling. Pick a side. What side do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the villain side that you don't care about trolling? Or do you want to be on the victim side crying about how people hate you and how your crown is heavy? What is it? You're so fake, bro. This is why we don't like you.
Let's be fair, the Chicago Sky's collapse isn't 100% on Angel Reese, but what is on her? The complete absence of leadership, the inability to elevate those around her. That's what separates good from great, and great from legendary. Look at Caitlin Clark. She didn't just adapt to the WNBA. She dragged the Indiana Fever into national relevance. She elevated rookies, inspired vets, and transformed a struggling franchise into must-see TV. That's the mark of a true superstar. Meanwhile, Reese is still trying to find her rhythm, not just in her game but in her role. Great players lift their team, average players blame the system, and players who trademark their own flaws, well, they watch all-star games from the couch. Reese's all-star snub isn't just a voting fluke, it's a flashing red light, a loud warning siren. She's standing at a fork in the road: double down on the influencer path, or recommit to the grind and rebuild her game from the ground up. Because make no mistake, this isn't just a missed all-star nod. It's a full-blown referendum on what the league, the fans, and the media think she really brings to the table. The rivalry that the WNBA so desperately tried to manufacture. It's already dead, and it wasn't even close. Caitlin Clark has emerged as the unquestioned face of women's basketball, not just for her numbers, but for her impact. Angel Reese, in contrast, is becoming the ultimate cautionary tale, a reminder that college stardom means nothing if it doesn't translate to pro-level performance.